Gotta add myself to the stage. Oh, there I go. Hey, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop a one in the chat. Your girl Tay is about to go off today. I'm really about to go off today, but it's going to be in an informational way and to give some type of clarity or some understanding, because the shit that grown people got going on with them is beyond me. But your girl Tay definitely going to get into it, and you know I am. I know I'm late. Please don't yell at me, y'all. Don't yell at me, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna have to get into a couple of things because people is crazy. People is crazy, crazy, and more crazy, right? And I just came through because I need to get an understanding of what people are talking about here, because it went from a man being a boozer to a man being compared to someone that steals coochie, and not even grown coochie, little girl coochie. Coochie can't even make decisions for itself, coochie. So why is that coochie a discussion as coochie? And why is it being compared to a man that only dealt with women that was of age to do what it is that they did with him? The low ball of it all. I don't find none of that shit a conversational piece, to be honest, but we're going to get into it. We definitely going to get into it because I don't like people putting themselves in other people's shoes, okay? If you've never been in place or had been of a if you've never been in a situation where you've been violated, to be able to speak on a situation where someone is violated, your point of view is shit. Your point of view is shit. I can understand somebody being forgiven for being a crackhead. I can understand somebody being forgiven for being a bank robber. I can understand somebody being forgiven because they used to sell drugs, do things that you can be forgiven for. But being forgiven for stealing somebody, little girl's coochie, that's not something you can be forgiven for. What forgiveness do you get for that? Like, what type of recovery system do you go through? I'm confused. If somebody know, please let me know. If somebody knows, let me know. Hold on. mic. I think I unmuted the mic. I think I unmuted the mic. I think I unmuted the mic. Let me see. Let me see. All right, we're going to have to figure this out. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Now let me know if y'all can hear me. Hear me now. Okay. Okay. I had to see what was going on because Tay was going off and it wasn't no sound. All right, there we go. No, because I can't believe I was going off that long. I can't believe I was going off that long and it was really no sound. And it was really no sound. Well, I'm happy that I'm back now and that y'all could hear me, right? Okay. Yeah, I had my cell phone on. That's why I was echoing. I was checking to make sure that the sound had came back. So I'm sorry for that, you guys. Definitely so. It's because I was switching between my laptop and my cell phone. Hopefully it should be clear now. Okay, okay, okay. Now, yeah, let me get back into what it was that I was saying, right? I can't understand for the life of me why anybody or any type of people would be on a platform having a conversation or a discussion with a man, about him being forgiven in any type of goddamn way. That's where I left off at. Me at 8 years old being violated, can't no man come and tell me nothing about being forgiven, about taking my innocence, okay? How is he being compared to a man that love his kids? So you mean to tell me a man that love his kids is being compared to a man that violates kids? And any woman that stands next to him should honestly feel like a piece of shit. Grown people do what grown people do. Grown people can make decisions. Kids can't. So when you sitting there talking about a person can be forgiven, no, I'm sorry. You cannot. You cannot. You definitely cannot. You definitely cannot. Let me know where I'm wrong at. Because at the end of the day, I can understand if a person was a bank robber. I can understand if a person sold drugs. I can understand if a person was an ex-crackhead or maybe even an alcoholic. Those are things that you could be forgiven for, baby. Being a willful adult and going and taking little girl fucking cootie, you cannot be forgiven for that. Ain't no forgiveness for that. And anybody that stands on the stage and try to make it right like it is right, then you're just as fucked up as he is. I'm sorry. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm not sorry. I'm speaking for everybody that was in that little girl's shoes at one point in time. She could not fucking defend herself at all. At all. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgiveness? Oh no, y'all done lost y'all mind. Let me get me some juice. Cause I don't know We're in Atlanta, nigga, them people try to find the most disrespectful shit and make it right. Okay? The most disrespectful shit and make it right. A pedo is a fucking pedo. Anytime a person had to sign an agreement to make acknowledgement that they was a fucking pedo, I don't give a fuck whether they did no jail time or not. They agreed to the fact is that they did the goddamn crime. And they also had the promise to stay away from other situations that had to do with kids. So for the woman that's in a relationship with him, and for the women that is on the stage calling themselves defending him, that really makes me feel a certain type of way, because it seemed like niggas is caring more about the man than the person that was actually violated in the situation, the little defenseless girl. Hey, dreamy girl. Hey, Joanne. Like, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't know what niggas is drinking, smoking, or whether this is a bad goddamn prank, but people gonna have to go back to the drawing board. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, because ain't no way nobody, I don't give a damn what pitch you speak in. I don't give a damn what, no. There's a report that states exactly what that man did. There is no forgiving. What would be forgiven within himself would be not to touch nobody the fuck else. Not a crowd of people stand around him and, you know what, you stole pussy before, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you stole coochie before. We forgive you. But for a person that never had to stand in those shoes and always had the option to give away what they chose to versus it being taken away from them, they could stand and say that shit. But for somebody that would and was violated, I wish the fuck a person would. I wish a person would. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nope. They're going to have to find somebody else to do it. And why everybody that got something going on with them, LaTruth name always wind up within the situation? Why would y'all be comparing him to him for? Like, where on the scale do they even measure within the same fucking book? This one has no morals. None. I don't give a fuck if y'all say y'all don't like this man. He's a manipulator. Whatever the fuck you got to say. He's not a coochie stealer. Any pussy he ever got was given to him. He didn't have to take it. So for people to try to put out a narrative and talk about, oh, Sierra was 16 when? When? How could she be 16 when he got with her if their daughter is 17 now? How? That so you women would be able to be in a relationship with a man that y'all know that done touched the little girl? A little girl. I'm going to keep saying little girl. Okay? Because when you are SA'd at the end of the day, that means that your will was taken away from you, right? And if your will was taken away from you, how could somebody be forgiven for you? So you want to be forgiven for me? I'm sorry. Ain't gonna be able to happen. He did not used to do alcohol and he stopped drinking, and now he want to ask for forgiveness for the things that he did when he was drinking. The fuck no. He did not used to be a crackhead and ask if he could get forgiveness for all-time crack habits. He didn't know that was not the case. You do not get forgiveness for taking somebody's innocence away. Are you fucking kidding me? And then people got the nerve to really be sending this fucking sex offender money and shit over the internet. Go talk to that little girl and let her hear the things that y'all got to say. And let's see how she feels about it. Okay? Because being violated causes a lifetime fucking trauma of a lifetime road of trauma. Okay? And it's not something that you brung on your goddamn self. Now, if you did something to yourself, okay, you could be at fault. But you want to hear the fuck shit of it all? Anybody that has ever been SA blame themselves for something that they didn't have no control over, because they start thinking, what could I have done to make this man look at me in that type of way? And then he actually goes on a platform and says, oh, I was reading the comments, and that's why I said if I can't get it from a woman, then I get it from a girl. No, nigga, I don't give a fuck what anybody was writing in that comment section. That wouldn't have never been something that I would have repeated. And he was comfortable repeating it. Ooh, y'all got me mad. And I would think more of fucking women. If niggas can't stick together for nothing, I would think they would be able to come together for something. But when you stand for nothing, your dumb ass will fall for any fucking thing. So anybody that stepped in the shoes of somebody that was once a victim and felt like they could speak from that point of view, fuck you. Because ain't nobody ever going to be able to give forgiveness to me for the innocence that was taken away from me. But a man gets to get forgiveness within a situation because he's no longer what? How y'all know that's the only girl he fucking touched? That might be the only one that talked. That might be the only one that came forward. That's still the one that he's on fucking papers for. It's not an assumption, because when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself, right? When you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the comments, y'all, because sometimes the comments be a fucking distraction. But at the end of the day, I really want to slap the shit out of all these dumbass bitches on this internet talking about give some fucking pedophile forgiveness. What? Let him sleep in the room with your fucking daughter. Let him sleep with your fucking kids. And let's see if you still could ask for forgiveness. That's like a mother losing her fucking child due to the factors of gun violence. Okay? She could ask for forgiveness within the grieving that she's going through. But a person could never fucking give forgiveness for taking that woman's child life away. What? Nah. That's crazy. That is crazy. People is crazy. The situation is crazy. Y'all said my screen is black. Is it right if my screen is black as long as y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Hey, Harmony. I don't know if the screen is still black. I hope it came back on. But yeah, like what? And then for them to have somebody on their team, right, that has been violated and not due to the factors of anything that had to do with her. Because see, I'm going to speak up to any woman or for any woman that played a part or had a part in a situation that she could not control. And when you're taken advantage of, that's being in a situation that is under or not under your control. So for somebody to make it seem like it's your fault for what happened to you, what? Forgiveness? Oh no, forgiveness is not a thing. I'm gonna just leave the icon thing up there. Hopefully it takes away the blackness. Like what? When y'all go to bed tonight, y'all gonna have to ask for forgiveness for the dumb shit y'all done came on the internet and put into the airways when you discussing a child that has been SA, especially for a bitch that has never been fucking touched. How the fuck is you speaking up? How is anybody that has not been in the situation able to speak on the situation? Let's see if you was that little girl that was violated, if a person would feel the same way. Hell no. The foolery gotta stop. Knowledge is power, okay? Knowledge is definitely power. And I know people gotta be a lot more knowledgeable than they come off to be, because this has been the dumbest shit that I've heard all goddamn day. People are defending somebody that they know is a pedo and then got the nerve to compare him to Robert. On top of the fact, talk about give him forgiveness. Oh yeah, you bitches is smoking wacky crack. Y'all definitely smoking fucking wacky crack. Let a nigga sit there and touch my daughter. All dogs go to fucking heaven. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. That nigga won't be forgiven until he dead. Fuck you mean? The same way he took a child's soul is the same way his soul need to be fucking taken. What? Head off. Head off. Head, like what? Nah. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. To hear people actually defend the factors of somebody sexually assaulting somebody. Man, woman, or fucking child. What? That nigga agreed to the factors of being a pedo. He signed the factors of the fucking registry. He is what the fuck he is. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Oh no. Oh no. Y'all bitches done bumped y'all motherfucking head. All the way. All the way. All the way. And my whole thing is, it's one thing for people to speak on something that you know has significance in fucking speaking on. But when it comes to somebody being SA, there's not even a fucking conversation, baby. That person was violated. They did not have a word in what happened to them. There was no decision making. So how the fuck the person that violates them gets to make the decision too to be forgiven? So you want to take my innocence and then be, ooh, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. And mercy had Lord. I'm telling y'all, I feel, and I'm going to be really honest with you, I feel really disrespected for any woman that set up and defended that man in any type of way, talking about any type of forgiveness type shit. Bitches, you stupid. Is you let a nigga steal your pussy and let's see if you still want some fucking forgiveness for him. Let him steal your pussy and let's see if you still feel the same fucking way. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I really much doubt it. So that's just like telling a domestic violence fucking victim, it's all right. All he did was black your eye. Forgive him. What? The victim has to forgive their fucking selves to know the fact is that they were not the cause of anything that happened to them. Oh my goodness. That's a slap in the face for women. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? Because I was violated from the ages of 8 to 13. And you think that a bitch would sit there and tell me ever to give a nigga forgiveness? I will go to jail in hell at the same fucking time now that I'm old enough to defend myself. So for somebody to sit there and speak and put their voice on a child that had no voice, bitches is stupid. And I stand on that. I stand on that. And whoever feel a type of fucking way, they fucking felt it. Go get your pussy stolen and then come talk to me. The fuck is people talking about? I understand being a part of something, but I ain't gonna never want to be a part of something to the point I become fucking stupid. And everything that can be spoke on should not be fucking spoken. I don't give a fuck because a lot of people be speaking and not knowing how they affecting other fucking people. All right? Each one's supposed to teach one. One hand wash the fucking other, and both hands wash the fucking face. How you gonna stand and talk about a man is supposed to be fucking forgiven where he violated a fucking kid? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So what? She wanted him to fuck her? Huh? So you mean to tell me a 12-year-old girl was coming on to him? She had lust in her fucking eye and he just couldn't resist? Like, I'm confused. What was it? That's why I don't let my kids spend the night at nobody fucking house. That's why I don't trust no fucking body. And stop telling y'all fucking kids to, oh, what happens in this house stays in this house. No, the fuck it don't. If somebody violates you at home, you let that shit be fucking known. Don't sit there and ever try to shut somebody down when they decided to speak the fuck up. That little girl spoke the fuck up, regardless to what it is that she went through. People don't know what type of strength that took. Some women hold on to their fucking situations for years to tell nobody. To tell nobody. And niggas is really putting this nigga on a platform, talk about forgiveness. Bitch, you going to hell right with him. I don't give a fuck how much a bitch talking about she believe in God. Ain't no way you believe in God and talking about giving forgiveness to a nigga that plays fucking devil. What? Ooh, Jesus. Nah, that shit got me hot. That shit got me hot. Nigga, I seen the report. I couldn't even fucking read it. If anybody not out there looking to take that nigga fucking head off right now, then at the end of the day, you crazy as fucking hell. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. We've been in this saga for 2.5 years over a fucking lie that we knew was a fucking lie. And we gonna give a nigga forgiveness for some shit that's the truth, that we know is the truth? Yeah, y'all bitches are stupid. Stupid is, stupid does, stupid is, stupid fucking was. Let somebody steal your fucking pussy. I'ma keep saying it. Let somebody touch your baby. And if you ain't got no fucking babies, then like I said, let them steal your fucking pussy. Whatever you stay could get, let them fucking get. Fuck out of here. It's fucking rape victims that had babies by they fucking abusers. It's little girls that was out here getting touched by their uncles, cousins, daddies. Fuck you mean? That little girl trusted him. Trusted him. That's how he was able to violate. Most people that is violated by someone that they fucking trust. Let's talk about it. Nah. That shit really had me feeling some type of way. Oh, that's so nice. That just changed my mood. Oh, thank you. I got a large Hershey kiss, y'all. No, but for real, that shit got me mad. I will spit on that nigga grave, and if he fucking cremated, I will knock over his fucking ashes. How about that? I probably would try to reburn them shits again. I'm just being realistic. Fuck him and anything that's like him and anybody that chooses to try to attempt to defend him. Tell him to forgive these nuts. Tell him, Tay said, it's a forgiveness to give these nuts. That's the only type of fucking forgiveness that he's going to get. Even the fucking devil was an angel once. Fuck out of here. Straight to hell you go. Straight to hell you go. Straight to hell you go. Like, what? Anyway, like I said, if you don't stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. And it's just sad that a lot of people within these situations is parents. Okay? So for parents to think like this and them be the people that's raising kids, I really just feel sad. My dude said, I tell you, I've been seeing that report was still allowed to hop upon parents. Exactly. Exactly. That shit is not safe. He's not safe. And anybody that choose to try to step in the factors of defending or pleading his case is just as much as fool as he is. And that's just that. That's just that. Thank you so much, my dukes. Like that shit really got underneath my skin. And y'all know normally Tay be laughing and joking, but that shit is not no laughing ass matter. Ain't shit funny about that. Ain't shit funny about that. That's a slap in the face, excuse me, to any woman that has ever been within that situation. Period. Period. Triggered is an understatement. That shit triggered me too, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because I just put myself in that little girl's shoes again as not being fucking hurt. How you tell people what somebody did to you and a person is able to still belittle you by basically making it seem like it's what you wanted. What? I felt like not only was that me, nigga, I got a daughter. I got 3 daughters. Okay? And I did everything and still do everything that I can to protect my daughters so that way that they don't never have to go through what their mother went through due to the factors of the hands of a fucking Maine or whatever fucking his name is, running the fuck around here with the freedom to continue to be forgiven. So now what happens if that man so relapsing consists of him touching another child, right? So who the fuck is willing to sit around and wait for him to relapse? I'm confused. Somebody gonna have to let me know. Okay? Hold on. I want y'all to listen to something. Okay? Because I'm gonna show y'all how real it is. We're gonna go to class for all the people in the back. Okay? Y'all listen to this real quick.
After a child is sexually abused, he experiences severe and long-term psychological consequences because they end up feeling depressed, suicidal. They experience sexual dysfunction, self-injurious behaviors, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and all that also increases their likelihood of being re-victimized again in childhood, later in life, during teenage years, or even in adulthood. They are at a very high risk compared to somebody who hasn't been abused as a child. They are 35 times more likely to be victimized again sexually. And the reasons are, well, mainly a couple of things. One, shame and self-blame. The child, when has been sexually abused, thinks that they deserve what happened to them, that they probably caused that abuse, and then they feel that they don't deserve to be loved unconditionally. And that's a problem in itself, and also because potential perpetrators sometimes look for those kind of victims that they perceive vulnerable. Another reason that increases the risk for being re-victimized is the maladaptive coping strategies that children who are abused as sexually experience later in life. In order to cope with the abuse, they will use alcohol or engage in substance abuse to deal with the pain. They self-medicate themselves that way. The problem is that that's a vicious circle. You are sexually abused as a child, you end up abusing drugs, but that puts you at a very high risk of being re-victimized again because you're vulnerable too. And finally, the severity of the abuse when you're a child and you're sexually being abused sexually is also a predictor for re-victimization based on whether there was force in the abuse, whether there was penetration, whether whether there were threats, whether the abuser was a loved one or a person that the child used to trust, because that has very long lasting consequences. Again, they think that that's the only type of interactions that they deserve, that they are going to have, and that probably are normal and expected for them to experience later in life. They will lower their guard, and they will be at a much higher risk of being re-victimized.
Did y'all hear that? So I'm trying to figure out how a person can be forgiven for damage that they caused to someone that's going to last for the rest of their lives. I mean, some even, like you say, that is the truth. Some even become the victimizer. Some people do what was done to them. Some women become promiscuous because they feel like now that they have the power to give it away versus somebody taking it, then they're going to just give because now their will has been taken and they feel like the power is being able to make the decision now. How about the women that has been dealt with this situation, not even as a kid, that has been victimized or SA and been told things like it's because of the way they look or the way they dress or the way that they, like, no, it's no victim's fault the way that they got victimized. It's the person that chose to play the part. That man will be on a list for the rest of his life. So that tells me the only time he should be forgiven is afterlife. And that decision will no longer be on us as a human race to make. But the human race made the decision that he was a pedo, baby. I don't give a fuck if you had to, go for a lesser charge. It was still a charge. It was still a charge. And you agreed to the charge. And me personally, if I ain't do something, I'm not copping out to something at that level that I did not do for a lesser charge for shit. Give me the time. You're going to have to give me the time before I put on anybody's fucking black and white that I did something of that nature or of that level. But for me to say, as a human being, he needs or he deserves forgiveness, and that ain't got nothing to do with fucking God. God said not to fuck the judge. Tay is not the one that's judging. The judge in the goddamn courtroom found his ass guilty, and that's why the fuck he's on some paperwork. So we didn't have to judge because the judgment was made the fuck for him. Now God is probably waiting for his ass in everlasting fucking life to turn his ass away from the pearly fucking gates, because he shall burn in fucking hell. Like, what? No charge, forgiveness. I want to beat his ass for me and every other victim that was taken advantage of. And being that I can't get to my victim, maybe the fuck we should get to him. The hell? I'll just open up and say from 6 to 11 by hands of my eldest mentally retarded brother, I am a victim, and what them charge papers said is unrealistic. He is allowed to be a public figure. It's sick. Yes. How does he even run a platform? How is he even in a group of women? It's not even men that's giving him forgiveness. The men is on some, anybody that rock with men could suck my you know what. The women is on some, he did that years ago. I don't give a fuck. That girl is still dealing with that same trauma from years ago. She can't go back and get her innocence back. So why should he be able to go back and get fucking forgiveness? We're going to have to make it make sense. Everybody has been blessed to not be in everybody else's shoes or has had to deal with other people's situation. So if you are a person that has not had to deal with that as a situation, then God bless you. But for the ones that has had or have dealt with that as a situation, it's nothing that nobody could tell them. I'm forgiving me. I'm forgiving me Fuck forgiving him. The victim needs to forgive themselves, that to know that they did nothing wrong when it came down to a fucking psycho. But for the factors of them throwing Robert in the mix of this shit, that's just sick. I appreciate that. Hey, Tay and everybody. And exactly, them people are the fucking disgusting. How could you stand behind that? These niggas is rallying behind him harder than they went behind fucking Kamala or fucking Trump. Yes, forgiveness. He deserves forgiveness. No, what he deserves is his fucking head taken off. He deserves to get his head taken clean the fuck off. Okay? Let's see if somebody could be forgiven for taking his head clean the fuck off. Other than that, forgiveness. This is nasty works. And the mofo was thrown off the roof by my friend brother. He did 15 years and is out. Yeah. Let them all burn. Let them all burn. Her older children doesn't live to, but the special needs ones do. Exactly. So how you know if he not touching, like, I could never have my kids within the space of somebody that's on paperwork. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't even be able to have my kids around somebody that was accused of being on paperwork, even if I hadn't seen the fucking paperwork. I'm going to tell you the truth, because that's how, listen, a lot of people that should be on paperwork is not. You know how many uncles and brothers and cousins are still walking around here fucking freely after doing the shit that they've done to victims for years and never had to be penalized for it? So for this person to have a judgment on them because a judge seen what for what he was and he had no lesser charge, that's how you know we dealing with a bunch of dingleberry ass bitches. Dingle fucking berries. Dingle 1, dingle 2, dingle you. Like, what? Hey, Step. Like, Step, you got to be kidding me. The new one, they got the nerve to be having allegations out here talking about Robert was dealing with Sierra when she was 16. Mind you, they daughter is 17 right now. She's 37, right? On top of the fact of comparing him to the pedo over there across the street. So you mean to tell me there's a decision being made between a man that loves his kids, aside from a person that touches kids? Oh, no. They gonna have to find somebody else to do it. They gonna have to find somebody else to do it. I'm sorry. I ain't with that. I could forgive a person for a lot of things because Tay has a very forgiving heart. But everything is not supposed to be forgiven. And the Bible ain't got nothing to do with that. And even the Lord made a hell for Jesus. Okay? Come on. It ain't just little girls that get violated. Little boys get violated too. And this is why people never say nothing, because of the shit show that's going on right now. You know how many people told their family members that they was violated and nobody believed them? You know how many kids had to keep the secrets that they had been through to themselves? That's not fair. That's not fair. Before I was to speak on, or if I was to speak on a situation like that, if I wasn't speaking from the mindset of the victim, I sure would not be speaking from the mindset of the victimizer. That's a sickness. That's a sickness. No. And that's why, and I'm telling you, listen, my kids hated that. My oldest daughters hated that. The first time them kids was able to go and spend a night out at somebody's house is when they was legibly able to make decisions for themselves. Because if it was up to me, you're not going. If your friend parent feel comfortable with their child coming over here, then by all means necessary, they could come. I'll make sure that they good, no problem. But don't ask me if you could go spend a night at nobody's house, because the answer will forever and always be no. Definitely not. Definitely not. I don't care if I do know the people and how long I knew the people. I'm that way with family members too. We're going home. Unless I'm staying with them, they not staying. Period. No, we ain't doing no spending the night. And I'm telling you, your kids will never understand. I have gotten to real, like, no, I said no, and I don't care how you feel because my answer is no. And for now on, don't even put me in a position to have to say no. Like, what? I feel you. We kept the house full because mine wasn't going anywhere. Exactly, Harmony. I'm like, listen, I'm like Mr. Rogers. Yes, I'll make sure the kids have snack. I'll cook for them. I'll make sure there's activities going on and everything. But far as my children being able to go into someone else's home, no, I've never been comfortable with that. Never will be. Okay? Because I wouldn't be able to forgive myself for putting my child in a situation and leaving them unguarded to even be able to be dealt with any type of way. I will forever have in my head, listen, if I didn't never send them, it wouldn't have never happened. So to avoid the guilt or anything happened to my children that happened to me, oh no, baby. We gonna stay here in this house. And people always say, and it's funny that you said that, Harmony. Oh, you keep a house full, child. I got Spanish children, Dominican children, Jamaican children, children I birthed, children I didn't birth because I love the kids. And I love the kids because my innocence was stolen as a kid. So it makes me love kids and my kids even more. Because when you a child and you don't have a choice, kids go through some real shit. We sit here and we laugh and we joke about a lot. But let's just be real. The kids is the ones that suck up the factors that the parent ain't shit. Even down to the factors of Miss Fur Boots online talking about some, oh, well, if they didn't do this and they didn't do that, they okay. Now I'm a firm believer. We do not reward bad behavior, okay? If I ask you to do something and you don't do it, then okay, there should be some type of disciplinary action that comes behind that, right? But kids also go off of what it is that they see. They don't see you getting your ass up cleaning up. They didn't even see you going by a goddamn curtain rod. So when it comes down to the factors of producing and creating habits, you have to create habits with your children in order for certain things to be automatic. If your kids know, listen, I'm gonna have to wash this cup because if I put this cup in my mother's sink, she gonna come bombing. Oh, let me make up my bed before my mother come in here. Or they would know once you ask them to do something, you better not come back and it's not done. That's something you got to blame yourself for, because the product of a woman that you are showing them is one that does not put her priorities first. So if you expecting them to be in order and you're not even in order, it starts with the parent. That don't work. Them kids is innocent. They're not making decisions. Now, when kids start making decisions for themselves and they do shit that's against what the parent actually want, then okay, the parent cannot be blamed for the outcome that that child sustains. But if you are the person making the decisions for your child and you're the reason that the outcome becomes the outcome, then yeah. I ain't see you put Jarnell on fucking punishment. I ain't see you say he wasn't getting nothing, and I'm pretty sure he damn sure don't listen to you. I'm pretty sure you could tell him something and it go in one ear and out the other. You're going to have to repeat yourself again. That don't stop you from tricking. You not taking that wig off did not stop you from going to the TikTok shop to buy your ass them goddamn boots to go to living room. Now you're dressing up to go to living room to get on the internet to prove stuff to a bunch of people that you don't even know. But you could be a parent for free and don't have to care about nobody. It's the simple things in life. Right now, that girl got her kids right there around her and they're just so distant. You could live in a house with somebody and that's just all it is. They just there. Just because you live with somebody doesn't mean that there's a relationship, or at least a healthy relationship, or a connecting relationship. It just means that you live in a house with somebody. Okay, people can be within the same environment and don't coexist. The hell, right now them kids have to be there. They ain't got no choice. Just like a lot of other kids that don't have a choice. Like that little girl that did not have a choice. Like Robert did not have a choice. He did not have a choice in the factors of Brianna coming out here and lying. All right? He did not. But he had a choice to leave her ass alone for lying, and that's the choice he made. And it seemed like since he made that choice, they just keep trying to dig a bigger hole for him. He don't want her. He ain't going back. I don't give a fuck what you take from him. She still ain't going to get back with him. So at the end of the day, even if something happens where they could wind up being friends one day, to be able to co-parent comfortably, you understand, without all of the bullshit in between, it's still some things you can't take back. You tried to remove me, sis. Everything can't be forgiven. Being a suck ass parent can't be forgiven. Not knowing how to do certain things you can't get blamed for. But when you know, hey Mabel, when you keep bringing things into a situation that you already know that you have no knowledge of, why keep being a repeat offender? Why keep being a repeat offender? Because, okay, now you're going to have these two babies, Asian elephants, whatever. And what's going to go different with them that has gone different with the other children? I'm confused. I'm confused. It's already starting off as a generational goddamn curse. Just being honest, your first kids was made out of wedlock. You fixed it up, got married. The second set, which was Momo, she was mad. It came in a marriage. You understand? So now you get out of a marriage to then have and bring more children into wedlock. What did you do different? If hustling backwards was a thing, you bought yourself some furry boots and a puffy vest. Why Lala didn't get some puffy boots and a furry vest, or a furry vest and some puffy boots, however you want to put it, to go sit in the living room and look cute with you? What happened to the Christmas pictures? I remember when LaTruth was in that house, there was a Christmas tree in every room, baby. A Christmas tree in every room. But people want to make it seem like it's easier to lie, because that's what people do to tell themselves that they didn't fuck up when they know that they really did. And that girl is looking like she's reaping what she sowed every damn day, no matter whether we say something or not, honey. She's feeling it. People will have pride when it comes to themselves, but they'll be loud and proud when it comes to talking or telling about somebody else, if you understand what I mean. She was eager to come to the internet and tell what she thought Robert didn't have, or what he don't have, or what he whatever. Okay, but she could be going through the same situation and people wouldn't know, not never. Okay, because when Bree was getting money, she was bragging on the internet. Humbling is really a thing, and you definitely have to humble yourself, because the same way you go up, people will have to watch your ass come right back the fuck down. Okay, and we're seeing the change. You ain't got no money like that. That's why you still wearing that goddamn orthopedic wig. Okay, yes, Miss Lisa, karma is definitely real. That's why she's still wearing that orthopedic wig, and she need to take it off, because it ain't nothing underneath there but bad goddamn energy. Okay, because if she was getting the money that she was making before, we would definitely be able to tell. And it's one thing to change your way of living. Okay, right, whatever. No, we don't believe you. Ain't no change of living. Your living has been changed. Facebook is not paying motherfuckers the way they was paying before. That's why people tried to come over to YouTube, or some people did come over to YouTube that was on Facebook at some point in time. But her dumb ass didn't know how to work YouTube, because everything that she learned from Robert over on Facebook. See, that's why you don't bite the hand that feeds you, because now how you gonna eat on your own? And when somebody else help you eat, once that food run out, you surely gonna starve. And now we see all these starving ass people on these starving ass social media goddamn platforms just stirring up some shit to try to prevent themselves from starving again. Period. Period. Yeah, fucking orthopedic wig. Sick of it. We are sick of it. Girl been in labor from Halloween to goddamn Christmas. And y'all want to be on this goddamn internet. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray, and y'all, hey, Tanya, baby. And y'all want to be on this internet talking about comparing this. Like, don't disrespect him like that. Like, I didn't know, like, disrespect and greed definitely equals destruction. That's why my title was what it was. And that's why it is what it is. She fumbled that bag. Her and Remy Mars just alike. They fucking twins. Remy Mars should have been at her divorce party. You know, because women sit here and set motherfuckers 300 years back, because women is quick to say, oh, it ain't no more good men out here. Men ain't shit. Men ain't good. Men ain't this. Men ain't that. But soon as a woman come across a good man, she don't even know how to fucking treat him. I can't believe Remy either. I can't believe Remy either. Like what? What? And then this girl telling Remy to come and get in the ring February 2nd so she could get her ass beat. Remy better not go and get in that ring. She better not go and get in that ring. That girl gonna beat straight fire out her ass. She gonna beat the fire out her ass that Papoose can't. What? Stop disrespecting these men, and then the fact is of trying to throw them under the bus once they leave you to take them away from another woman that might actually appreciate them. The hell? Stop playing with me. People got to actually use their heads in these situations. And like I said, knowledge is power. And anybody that has knowledge, it shows a sense of power. And people don't like for certain people to have certain power or feel like they have certain abilities that they don't. Because there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers running around this world, unfortunately. And instead of them being themselves, they'll rather try to claim somebody else's spot in life, baby. Or not happy about somebody else's spot in life when they can get the same spot themselves. Only thing they got to do is put the work in. But jealousy is a real thing, right? And when you operate off of logic instead of emotion, people gonna be mad at you a lot, because they will poke and pick to try to get a reaction, not knowing that they're never gonna get a reaction from dumb shit. Now, if you lie on me, I'm going to let it be known that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. And that's a lie. But far as you getting my attention anywhere else, that will never be the case. That's why they keep coming out with the allegations every other damn day. They love the factors of getting this man attention any way that they can. That's right. Keep winning, Miss Season, because yes, she's definitely beautiful. She up here in ballroom gowns, and this girl in here sitting on the couch doing her daughter hair with fur boots and a puffy vest. Lord fix it. I hope she had the air conditioner on, because if that sheep would have got up and ran off her fucking feet, we would have knew something. And her feet, her boots, and her wig, I think they made out of the same goddamn material. Sheep fur. Wig puffy, boot puffy, vest puffy. I'm confused. Oh, Miss Judy, that cutie Miss Judy. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Miss Judy. So sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. It's something that's definitely going around. Yes, fur boots and puffy damn vest sitting in the living room. Like she got dressed to go to the living room. How the hell your boots got more body than your wig do? You shake your boots, the hairs on the boot shook. She shake her wig, that shit stands still like a statue. She gonna have to switch. She gonna have to put the boot on her head and the wig on her feet. On day 4, hopefully is going before. I hope so. Definitely sending prayers your way. But yes, these ladies had me pissed off today. I couldn't believe that I would hear anybody definitely defend some stupid shit like that. So if I came through and I had a little bit or a lot of emotion, I surely did. Because I felt like that was a slap to the face to anybody that wasn't able to defend themselves. Basically, what you're saying is, oh, well, it happened so long ago. Stop fucking crying about it. It happened, it happened. But that's not something that just happens. Okay? It's not. And it's not something that ever goes away. So the only person that should be forgiven is the victim. And the only forgiveness that the other person should receive is the day that they're no longer having breath in their body, baby. The hell. May need to be DEAD, just like that WIG on the top of Bree head. The wig dead and his ass need to be too. Forgiveness. Fuck him and fuck you. Whoever decided to defend it. The hell, it ain't even real fur on her goddamn boots. But that shit got more body than the fur on her head. But I don't like that. If you're gonna do or be something, be good at being a parent. Okay, these allegations is stupid as shit. And then the allegations always coming up with somebody. I'm confused. Okay, because the first baby mama and Bree baby father both serve no goddamn purpose. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm confused how they keep getting wrote into the storyline. What part do they play? They don't even play the parts that they supposed to play. So how could anybody ever listen to anything that either one of them would have to say? One signed her rights away, meaning she respectfully said that her baby father was doing everything that he needed to do. So she didn't have to go to the court, you understand, to retrieve anything from him, right? Right? And then the baby father, he gets an 8.5-year vacation out of his kid's life. Mind you, he wasn't in jail or hell, but then he comes back, and he don't comes back with full force to fight for his kids. He comes back to swing on the next man did. Make it make sense. Drop it low, drop it to the floor. Stop playing. They be running around their house thinking about Robert like, forever my favorite. Doesn't matter who he adores, he'll be my Sherry Moore, my baby. My favorite. That's what it is. He forever your favorite. What? No matter who he adores, he'll be my Sherry Moore, my what? That's why y'all be mad. People be mad at what they can't have. Listen, leave that man alone. We about to go into 2025. 2025. 2025. That's my song too, Miss Judy. You know that. Now, I don't know if I sound the way he sound when he sing it, but you know. Forever my favorite. Forever my favorite. Doesn't matter who adores, you be my Sherry Moore, my baby. They be in their house singing and everything. Because I can't understand. They just be coming up and think about, you know what? I know what I'm going to say about Robert today. Yep. Yep, that's gonna be my content. Mm-hmm. How the fuck you put him with somebody that he wasn't even coexisting with at that time? That girl was having other nigga babies when y'all placing him with her. Y'all gonna say that he was with her when she was 16. Mind you, she had her first child at 16 and it was not his. It was not his. Was not. That's right, Miss Sexy Ray. That's my song too. That's right. People will never support you for the good that you do. Okay? And I'm just being honest. They ain't got no shit to say that he do. And that's why they basically put shit on him. Because proof is all you would ever need to shut somebody down, baby. These people ain't never have proof of nothing that they brung against this man. They got proof of an album. He did that. They got proof of skits. He do that. They got proof of movies. He's done that. Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. You know, Tay, stay confused. I definitely do. Man, if he puts his jacket on the left arm instead of... Yes! Yes! They're going to be like, did you see Robert today? That motherfucker had the nerve to put his left arm in his jacket before the right. Who does that? Who does that? He's such a manipulator. He's manipulating, gaslighting, and deflating. He's deflating women into thinking that you're supposed to put your left arm in your jacket before your right arm. Who the hell who does he really think he is for his beard to be that goddamn shiny? Huh? Huh? I'm confused. Shit. I don't know. He need to buy all them a rose for Christmas. Maybe if they get a little vibration, and these bitches be talking about they got a man, but they men must not be doing the good thing or doing the best that they can. Because if these women still got time for the shit that they do and the dumb shit that they say, they need for their man to be replaced. I said it. Yep. And I say it again. I say it twice. Doing too much is an understatement. But you can't break what you didn't create. Okay? And just because you been don't mean that you broke it. Sometimes you got to clear shit off your plate so new shit can coexist. If you leave old food on the plate, what happens? That should start to stink. So you got to wash that dish and replace it with some new good food, right? So now he's going to get some new good food. And I'm pretty sure in 2025, his life is going to thrive and everything else that has to do with him. Because only way from once you go down, the only other way is up. Okay, and he done had his downs. Whatever he needed to be humbled for in life, he was humbled. Okay, maybe he was being taught discernment. Okay, because you can't always lead with your heart. Sometimes you actually have to follow your mind. And in his brain, he probably was thinking some things, but his heart went against it. Well, for me, they're going to have to find something safe to do. I guess they're going to say, well, tomorrow Robert got a jerry curl. He done went to sleep and woke up and his hair done grew into a curl. All right? And I just want to give respect and show love to the family members that's also been dragged throughout this situation. And I say it all the time. Me and my sister probably possibly went through things, go through things, and might go through things again within this lifespan, friend. But I will never give somebody on the outside the disrespect my sibling. Me and my sibling arguing is not like a motherfucker that I don't know saying the shit that they say. So when it comes up to their siblings, they're going to show up every time, baby. Each one, from the oldest to the youngest. What happened? Like, what happened? And that's the way it's supposed to be. People don't have no more values when it comes to family. People only know to come together for two things: baby showers and funeral. All right, but you can't come to your family's need when they actually need you. Nah, you're supposed to be able to show up. And his family showed up. That's right. I'm still that orthopedic wig. Yes, that shit is orthopedic. Sure is. It sure is. Wait. Yes, and she said her water bag broke while getting her hair done. Lord have mercy. Well, why none of the water went on top her dry ass head? If her water broke while she was getting her damn hair done, why she ain't take some of that water and squeeze that shit on that damn wig so it could come back to life? Because that shit damn sure ain't no longer living. That shit is a statue of what it used to be. That wig has become a monument. That shit is a monument. Okay? She has a monument sitting on top of her damn head. That's how you know she ain't got no real friends. That's how you know she ain't got no real friends. Cause somebody gonna tell her. Somebody would have told her, girl, oil and mist, oil and mousse. Okay, mist it with the water, oil that motherfucker, and then mousse it. Rather yet, just take it off. Just take it off. But now I'm scared for the next look. Because do y'all remember the look before this look? With that blonde wig with them bangs? Shit. That's how you know a person ain't got no money like that, right? Because they here would have been doing. Okay, she's sitting in the house doing kids here again. Let's talk about spinning the block, friend. Okay, she had people, places, and things filling in for jobs that she no longer had to do, honey. She had her friend doing her. She should have let Naya continue doing them kids here. Okay, when you fuck people, you end up fucking yourself. Now the kids got to pay what they hear. That's not right. That is not right. Go get Naya back. Go, Brianna. Go get Naya back. Them kids' heads fucking depend on it. All right? We do not need them out here with fucking orthopedic ponytails the same way you running around here with that orthopedic goddamn wig, okay? Because you see, when Robert was doing Mosky hair, the first thing he had to do was put some water on it. You ain't watering their hair just like you ain't watering your hair. It's all right if you don't choose to water your hair, but in the meantime, in the in-between time, go get Naya back. Naya, this is Tay. Naya, if you out there, and you can hear me, okay? I understand you and Bree probably got, was it Ayana? Was it Naya or Ayana? Whichever friend, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you ain't the friend, then tell a other friend that I'm actually talking about then. But I know it was one of y'all that was doing them kids here, right? But this is Tay, right? And I just want to say, I understand Bree fucked up. She do that a lot. You know, that she's a habit forming person and she's a repeat offender. So that's something that chooses to happen, right? But Naya, Ayana, whichever one of you that it is, Tay is asking you for forgiveness. Now, see, this is the type of shit you ask for forgiveness for, okay? All right? So I'm coming to you as a woman to ask for forgiveness for the kids' edges, okay? Because they should not have to be punished for their mama's actions. If she chooses to run around looking senior citizen from the head to the neck, then that's her choice. See what I said about kids not having a choice? I'm pretty sure the kids want some oil in their hair. They want their hair done again. So Naya, Yana, Yada, whichever one, please come to the front. All right? Kids ain't got nothing to do with grown up shit. Let's fix it. That's right. We ain't got to be friends, please. That's right. She got the boys haircut, and Lala has box braids, and I think it's because Sleepy getting them holiday break. Oh, she about to drop them off at the gas station again. I can't wait to watch Harmony video to go Brianna Boucher. When I tell you me and Harmony be in the house together laughing, now actually she be in her house and she be in the TV at my house, but it be feeling like we in the house together because anytime she get to the point of the laugh, yep, we definitely be laughing together. I just be waiting for the Boucher. Between her and Pimo with the Can't Get Right. But yes, Ayana, we sorry. Please forgive us. We saying sorry, even if her stubborn ass don't choose to. And I'm happy that wait, what the fuck? We only getting our hair done for holidays and birthdays now? What? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. She is a hot mess. Talk about the braids gave her a bull spot. No putting. That's so cool. Mm-mm. Well, first of all, okay, let's talk about the factors of this, right? If an adult chooses to give a child grown up hairstyles, then that's on them. Little girls should still wear little girls' hairstyles. I stand on it. Okay, Mumu is 14 and she just stopped wearing bobos. I mean, it was a long road, okay? But I believe preserve these kids as long as you can. Why the hell the women be having their daughters leaving the crib looking like them and they sons be looking like they nigga? I'm confused. Y'all taking innocence away from these kids in certain ways. Okay, you see the little 12 and 13-year-old girls now, eyelashes, weave down to their ass, nails done, the Ugg boots, the leggings, the nice fur coat. That, like, I'm confused. And then you want to tell these same kids to stay in the child's place? Oh, and kids is built different these days. Okay, back in the day, some girls was flat chested until they made it to the 7th grade. Nowadays, little girls got boobs and shit while they in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So when y'all dressing these kids like they older than what they actually is, y'all rushing them out of the stage of being kids. You don't got to put all that weave shit and all of that in your child's hair sometimes. Yeah, Queen, step that orthopedic ass fucking wig. Now she got an orthopedic wig and a stuck eye. Shit, that eye be looking like it be going fishing. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but I don't think no 11, 12-year girl. Exactly. And they be letting the little girls be out here looking just like the mothers. The little girls, wherever the mother buys for herself, the little girls be having just as well. No, it's not supposed to go that way, because then your daughter's walking down the street and then she got to worry about fucking Maine. Pedophilia. That's looking at her then older than what the fuck she is, even though no matter what she got on, that shouldn't be the attention. But you never know what that put in these grown ass men's heads. Like, well, she look grown, she act grown. The fuck? No. That weave too heavy for a child's head. Especially too much of it. Too much of it. People be doing too much. Definitely so, too much. I do like 15 and 21 will let her get. Nope. 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 Not at all. Won't do it. God damn it. So I wonder if she gonna have the babies while the kids is getting dropped off at the gas station once they go on vacation. I want to see if she gonna have to give him some money this time to keep the kids, because she gave them allowance last time when they went with him, right? But being that her money is funny, things might be moving a little bit different this year. Don't leave out. Yes, the piercing and the tattoos. Yes, every little girl running around with 2 holes in their nose and a lip ring these days. That lip ring in the middle, that lip piercing in the middle of their lip. Like, what is that telling a man, that your daughter's sucking dick? I mean, I'm confused. Yeah, the wrong attention. Yeah, as soon as Harmony laugh, it takes me out every time. Every time. And then I finish it off with, where did the baby bump go? The baby bump went the same place that I went, in the corner. The baby bump in the eye is in the corner at the the same time. Nails, lashes. You ain't lying, Miss Judy. Latte said the same thing. Yes, yes, and yes. Silk press. That's right. A silk press, right? That's what I'm talking about, April. Because at least with a silk press, it also makes the hair manageable and it keeps it healthy. Outside of the fact is of you being able to put it into natural styles. Once the silk press starts to grow out, you can say, okay, well, it's still manageable. Get them kids hair done every 3 weeks. A wash and set. Like what? Let's talk about beads. Like little girls don't wear regular beads no more without weave added. Everybody wasn't born with hair. It's all right if your little baby was a little bald headed, but for the ones that's not even bald headed, every little girl don't gotta have hair down to her ass, and don't putting these little girls and these little boys in the running. Got these little boys running around here looking like baby bangers and shit. Got them dressed just like the goddamn daddy. So you mean to tell me you gonna say his daddy ain't shit, but then you gonna dress him just like his not shit ass daddy so he could replicate the same not shit? Make it make sense. And I'm tired of seeing it, and I'm just being honest. Okay? And I love people that can actually take in and love their naturalness. Okay. See how Queen Step has dreads, and I'm pretty sure she washes them, she maintains them, and she keeps them the way that they're supposed to be, which is healthy. I'm tired of seeing some people walking around with these goddamn dreads all matted together, stuck to wax. I don't know what the hell they call, but they got all these young boys running around looking the fuck alike. Dirty. 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 Okay? Dirty. So Bree, hang up your little orthopedic wig. No, throw that shit in the garbage. You know how sometimes we save our wig when we take that one off? No, don't even save that one. Throw that shit straight to the trash. Straight to the trash. Straight to the trash. It must go. Straight to the trash. It may go. She said, I just spit out my water. Yes. I'm even funny sending girls to the Dominicans because that, yep. After a while, it starts to thin out the hair from pulling it from the heat. Absolutely. Yes, an orthopedic wig, man. We gonna that one is gonna be one to hold on to. The orthopedic wig, yeah, that one gonna stick. That's what the hell we gonna call it until she take that shit off. All right, that wig about to start getting some SSI because that bitch is disabled. That wig is disabled. It no longer have a shake, a shimmy, a blow. If the wind blow, that shit will poke somebody in its eye. Take it off. At this point in time, it is a weapon. The wig is a weapon. The wig is a weapon. All right. The same way these women out here trying to be a weapon in Robert's life. But I'm going to just tell you, you can't block what God has for men. So y'all could be a distraction, so y'all think, but it's meant for all of this shit to get out his path now so he ain't got to deal with it later. So once it's done, it's done. And once it's done, y'all done too. So his life is going to continue. And y'all still going to be sitting there wondering what could have been. Or, because time is the most valuable thing that you could give to somebody. That's free, but the most valuable thing. And y'all done sit here and wasted so much time lying and giving your time to something that was nothing but negative. So when this man peacefully goes on his way into his next chapter, on his next journey, where does that leave y'all other than at the bottom of the barrel? Unless y'all go and start lying on somebody else, I had 3 girls with a head full of hair. And ponytails, purses. That's right. Certain occasions. That's how it got to be. First of all, these little girls running around here with teenage hairs, not even baby hairs. The girl got her whole goddamn bang swooped around her goddamn eyebrow. Okay, and then the eyebrow is drawn on too. And then the eyelashes meet the eyebrow. Okay, and then not these little girls out here wearing fucking makeup, don't even know what they actual face look like, because what are you covering? You ain't even have that face for enough of years to know whether you like it or not. I can't. Every minute is something. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, Blue Moon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is something every minute. But the only thing that's lasted every minute, moment, hour, second, week, year, month is that goddamn wig in this pregnancy. She's having Asian elephants, and now we don't have to figure out how we gonna snatch that Alibaba wig. Somebody gonna have to snatch the wig and just run. Somebody gonna have to see her in the supermarket, snatch the wig and just run. That's the only way I'm thinking we gonna get rid of it at this point in time. That's it. Because willful is not a thing. She's not going to willfully remove it. Just like she don't willfully stop lying how she chooses to lie, she's going to continue to keep that goddamn shit on her head. Unfortunate. Unfortunate to say the least. Unfortunate to say the least. But you know, Tay come for a short time, never a long time. I gotta go in there and do Vlogmas Day 20 with my babies or whatever. So look out for that video. I love all of y'all like cook food. Stay true to you, and the best thing to do in life is be original. Your girl Tay is out. If you did not hit the like button when you came in, please hit it when you leave in. Love is definitely love. Yeah, she damn sure did take them to get a haircut today, because she going to drop them off in the gas station so they could go with their pappy, the unwoke Israelite. So I guess we'll be waiting to see them get dropped off in the gas station. That's a damn thing. That's a damn shame. I'm out, y'all. Good night.